more about him, let us use the information that I'm about to share with you sparingly. His name was Omar Siddiqui Mateen. That is a name I will not mention again for the rest of the show, and that is his photograph. We know that he was trained as a private security guard. His parents are from Afghanistan. He was apparently on the FBI's radar from Fort Pierce, Florida, 29 years old. Let us take that graphic down and join CNN Justice correspondent Evan Perez on the phone, who can tell us more about what law enforcement knew about this terrorist. Evan.
Well, Jacob, you said he was investigated by the FBI. His name had come up in previous investigations. In other words, he wasn't the focus of the investigation. They looked into possible ties to extremists, Islamic extremists, whether or not he was a sympathizer with Al-Qaeda or ISIS. Now, this occurred some time ago, some years ago, and that perhaps explains why no action was taken and why he continued to work as a private security guard. Now, this company that he worked for is a major company, a major security provider, a contractor for U.S. government buildings. So that is something now that obviously is going to be some focus for investigators. Which is, if this man was on the radar for possible ties to extremists, how was he able to keep his license as a security guard, able to buy weapons with very little questions asked? Obviously, we're told that he was able to buy these firearms legally, including in the last couple of weeks in the St. Lucie County area there in Florida where he lives. But that's what we're expecting will be probably dominating this case now as the FBI investigates it, which is what did they miss perhaps when they looked into him? Was there something they could have done differently that might have changed the outcome here?
Now, we do know, Evan, that having your name on a terrorist watch list is not enough to necessarily preclude you from legally being able to buy a firearm in this country. But I'm curious, I would think that it would pop up in any sort of security check for somebody who is working for a private security firm, especially a reputable one, and one that provides security for government buildings, you know?
One would think so, and that's something that I'm asking questions about, Jake, because I don't know what types of checks these security companies do when they do a background check on an employee, and whether or not the question is whether or not they go back and keep checking your background after you've already started working for them, and let's say something comes up later on. Are they aware of it? Are they able to get that kind of information? Obviously, the fact that the FBI never brought into charges, it's relevant because you can't take away someone's Second Amendment rights just because they were investigated. The president recently addressed this very question when someone asked him about the Second Amendment. He said, we have cases where people are put on no-fly lists, and we are not able to. The FBI is not able to deny them the right to buy a firearm, and he thinks that is something that needs to change. Obviously, that's something Congress is going to have to take a look at.
All right. Thanks so much, Evan Perez. CNN Chief National Security Correspondent Jim Sciutto also is working with sources. Jim, what do you learn?
Trying to see the time.
Well, this was intelligence officials saying the same as law enforcement officials.
2分半有没有？